This is not a joke, guys. I didn't put water on me. This is straight up sweat. My shirt, this merino wool from First Sight, is drenched.
Food plots have become a huge part of whitetail hunting. Until our family bought the Kansas 80, we could never make food plots. We did not own ground. But now we can, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Today I'm going to walk you through the steps of making our clover plot, because it was super easy and I think a lot of whitetail hunters could benefit. First, it started with some knowledge from Matt Ross from the Quality Deer Management Association. He helped us figure out an area, and we looked at soil samples, soil maps, and we knew we could access it during hunting season pretty easily.
You know, I think there's a spot in here, right here, where it wouldn't take that much of cutting trees down and spraying and having a food source. I would definitely try to put a plot up here because you can't see it from the road.
There was only one problem, and that is that the Kansas 80 is a forest. We definitely needed to remove a lot of trees to get this clover plot any light. That summer, we spent a lot of time cutting down trees and mowing the area to open it up for this plot. After weeks of work, it finally began to open up. When mid-August came around, we had our friend Kevin come over and disc the plot. We had Kevin disc the plot because it was really wet and we needed to dry out the soil. It would also help for that seed to get into the soil better. After he disked it up, we hand spread clover and turnips on the plot. The first year of the plot was not great. We quickly realized that we needed to remove a lot more timber for the sunlight to hit the plot better.
We snuck in as much as possible. It wasn't really much of a sneak. It was pretty loud through these leaves. We need to make a better trail on this north end of our property, but we're in the tree looking over our kind of poor clover and turnip plot.
So during the winter of 2020, we were in that area a lot, cutting down more trees and getting the sunlight really good in that area. Once shed season rolled around, it was time to frost seed our clover plot.
Got some Boomtown clover that we're gonna frost seed here. We're gonna do a little bit in our bean plot, but mainly down at our clover plot that we're gonna try to make even better this year.
It was early March, and frost seeding is perfect during that time of the year. It's super simple. During the freeze and thaw of spring, we hand spread our clover in that open plot and let Mother Nature work her magic. That's really it. All you have to do is hand spread it on top of the soil and it's done. This spring, the clover came up great.
All right, we are at the north clover plot. We developed it a little bit more than last year. As you can see, the clover is coming in really nicely. I mowed half of it down last time we were here just to see like what mowing does to it. And it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. It's wet down here, but this clover is kind of good for wet areas. So we're switching out. We had a non-cell cam down here, but we're switching it up to a cellular camera because last year this was our hot spot for getting our big buck picks. So like my buck that I killed, Brow Buck, he was down here all the time during the summer. So swapping it out so we can be getting pics sent to our phone.
The plot Thompson and I have is small. It's only a quarter of an acre at that, not even a quarter of an acre probably. I strongly suggest giving this clover a shot. It is super simple and effective. Clover is a great food source for deer and it breaks up the common mold of big ag with corn and beans.